It works, Stephanie. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Hello, hello. Well, Stephanie, I'm actually crashing your group. So, hey, everybody. I am Katie. I've been the girl posting the pictures today, and I hope that was helpful because I don't ever want to do one of these and be like stranger danger. Do you know what I mean? Like, Stephanie, our story is pretty historic, actually.
It is. It goes back a long way.
Oh my gosh. So, I would say, I mean, Stephanie and I definitely went to high school together, had a ton of fun. And I was just talking to her off of the live that like because of this virtual way of like working and connecting, like this is one of my favorite parts. Like we get to reconnect and really just create something really cool together. So Stephanie, welcome to the pink bubble, I call it. Welcome to the
Thank you.
inside scoop world of Mary Kay. So you guys, she's actually Stephanie. How long have you used like the products though? Let's just interview you. I have a couple questions, girls.
Okay. So I started, I guess it was maybe 2020,
Yeah. Okay.
um, during COVID. Um, and I want to say that I saw it from my mom. Maybe she's what got me interested because I was staying at her place during COVID.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, but the time-wise set is what got me hooked. Like that was
Yeah.
my first big thing. And I don't know. I think I think like the older that I get, the more I pay
Mhm.
attention to what my skin is doing, and how to protect it and how to be more like proactive instead of reactive is kind of
Yes.
where I'm going.
It's that time, you guys. We were in high school a long time ago together, okay? It wasn't
20
just
years ago.
yeah. So it's time. It's time. And they're like, if you liked this as a kid, then it's time for you to, start thinking about eye creams. And I'm like, that is not a lie. That is so
Yeah.
oh, I love it. Okay, so you guys, that is kind of like how it all got started. And honestly, Stephanie, it was so cool because the interesting thing, you guys, and just how Mary Kay works is that you can always be a hostess and like gather your own group of friends, like in your own Facebook group. Like we create it super private just for you and your friends. So it's not annoying and it's not awkward. It's super fun and just nonchalant, laid back. Like it's just a place where girlfriends can talk about skincare and see some cool things. So we did that like was it last month, right?
Yeah.
And then, okay, what changed? Because she was like a skincare customer, super excited to get her skincare set, which she did. And girl, now we're doing your launch party. So, what is the story there? Like, it makes me so happy. I cannot even tell you.
So, I think everyone in the group probably knows that I was doing Saint makeup.
Yeah.
And I think what changed is kind of learning about the different products and how it works with the makeup line to kind
Oh,
of, you know what I mean? Like it's a
yep,
24-hour thing now
yep.
and then like researching more like into the patents and all of the research that goes into everything that Mary Kay does, the history and how long, that these products have been around. And then it was really just talking to you about the opportunity. And it was like, okay, if I'm going to do something, I want to do something that I want to be using
Yeah.
that's beneficial to me, that's kind of a complete package. Um, so that's really what changed from just doing the skincare to then kind of switching everything over. And I will say, like, since switching
Yeah.
any
Tell us, Stephanie. Yes.
the new products that I've tried since I became a consultant, my skin feels completely different
Okay. So,
just by changing like a couple things.
what are you doing? Like, what do you use consistently? And you added in a couple things. I actually just saw today. I'm like, yes, I saw your reaction to one of them that we had talked about earlier.
Yeah, so today I posted about like the microdermabrasion
Yeah.
set. which I was asking you about this when we did the party, was about my pores. Because I had gone to an appointment and she was doing my eyelashes and she took a picture like from where she sat above my head and I could see how big my pores were.
Oh, but she was meaning to get your lashes.
Yes, but
Oh,
the only thing I could see were my pores and I was like, "Oh my
yeah,
gosh," because I never noticed
right,
it.
right. Yeah.
Um, so it was one of the things that I asked you about, and
Yes.
I got it after I became a consultant. But I've been using the pore minimizing cream morning and night, and then
Okay.
doing the microdermabrasion exfoliation treatment like twice a week. And that's only been 2 weeks, and I can already tell a difference.
Yeah.
So I'm really liking that. But the other thing that just amazed me were the
Oh my gosh.
hydrogel
Yeah.
patches.
Okay, go for it because that is, do you keep them in the fridge or no?
No, but
Okay,
that's a good idea.
if you want to, it's just like extra cold if you need a blast.
Yeah. So I've seen like eye patches, like posted on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And I never thought that I don't know, sometimes you see things you're like, yeah, okay, that might work. It might not.
Mhm.
Like sure it's not that big of a deal. So, but I saw you post about them and how much you liked them.
Okay,
And
it's espresso for my eyes, Stephanie. That is what it is.
yeah, it is. And my under eye is like an area that I tend to focus on.
Yeah,
Because I noticed like the crease, and they seem to be. Though I'm just getting older.
something happened to us.
I know.
It's
So
okay.
I got these, and number one, like you get so many if you're using them twice a week, it lasts a long time. And so I was like, well, let me just try this out. And I was like, I'm going to take a before and after because I want to know if it really works. So
Like that morning, like
I
two.
did it one evening. Like, I was,
Okay,
like, doing, like, pampering, and I was like,
yeah, yeah,
"Let me just" yeah.
okay,
So I took the before picture, and, I noticed, the lines under my eyes, and I put these on, and they feel really good, like, they are cooling,
yeah, yeah.
and they provide a lot of moisture, so they felt good, but I was like, "Yeah, we'll see." And, so I took them off and I took the after picture, and when I put them next to each other, I was just amazed. And then I took another picture like 20 minutes later, and it seemed like even after
Right.
letting it sit, it
Mhm.
seemed like it got even better.
Well, because the product stays on, right? It's not like you wash it off.
Yeah. And
So
then even the extra, kind of moisturizing that into my skin and letting it work. I mean, I was amazed. I
oh
did
my
not
god.
expect them to work that well.
So that is so interesting because I am naturally a skeptic, you guys. I feel like we're just chatting. We're having a launch party. Y'all are just coming. Oh, somebody said, "Hey, y'all, let us know who you are because I can just see
Hi.
Facebook user, but come join us and have fun for sure." Every single time, like naturally in the world, I'm just a skeptic with a lot of things, like when I see products and that. But I will tell you guys, like when it comes to our company, I think just because, like, I've been here for 20 years. I know. Literally, I graduated high school and joined Mary Kay. Like, that's my story, you guys. I was sick of paying full price, and my mom stopped paying for me. That's the truth. I'm not lying. That's exactly what happened. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So I became a consultant because we get half off. And I was like, yes, please. But I was
Yeah.
19 and a little, didn't really have a business mind. So I was like, I'm in for the long haul, I guess. Because I wanted my discount, you guys. Like literally, that's why the whole thing
Yeah,
started.
that's a great perk.
It really is. There's a lot of people that just, enjoy that piece of it. But so like I've seen a lot of products like be developed and obviously over 20 years like I've learned a ton about how the products are made and the amount of like you mentioned it Stephanie but like there are countless, I mean, they do count them. Over 300,000 is, if you want to geek out with me, it really is 300,000 tests that happen on products that we already have every year just to make sure like that they do what they say that they're going to do. And
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm like, here's the deal. If Mary Kay makes it, I'm just going to trust it because there is an entire, and actually it's all in Dallas, Texas. Stephanie, my dream is for you and I to meet in Dallas, Texas next summer. That would be epic. Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's just make that happen. But we get to walk through like the manufacturing plant. Like it all happens right there in Dallas, and we get to see everything and you get to see the researchers and you get to talk to the doctors and can I just put a plug for the head medical scientist doctor? She's a woman. Of course she is, right? Like it's so cool just to see like the power that like the literal research and brain power put behind everything. Because if there's going to be a product, Mary Kay wants it to be like, if it has our name on it, it better show up and do what we say it's going to do and like blow people out of the water. So I love that you're doing that and sharing these things. It's so fun. It's so fun. Yeah. What else are you loving? What are you excited about for the future? Like, I know not like that we can tell, but for right now, what are you excited about with your new business, I guess?
So I think the biggest thing is like building relationships with more women. Like my goal is to be able to host not only virtual parties, but also in-person parties. So I know, I have friends like from living in Japan and from teaching with people who are in the military, like we have friends all over the world.
Yeah.
So the opportunity, like if I can host those virtual parties and meet women around the world and impact them, and then also at home, like just building that network. And a big thing to me is like health and wellness. And our skin is like our largest organ,
right? Yes.
So it's important what we put on it. And I think, like I said before, the biggest thing for me is using an entire system together, not one face wash and one moisturizer and a different thing that's on my face all day. Like my makeup is on my face all day. Like I'm someone who likes to wear makeup every day. I just enjoy it,
Yeah.
So I think that those things, especially, like as women, are important. And I'm a teacher at heart. So like teaching about that and helping people is what I like to do, so I'm excited about that.
I'm taking notes. I am literally taking notes. I'm being inspired. Does anybody else enjoy hearing this? It is like fantastic. All right. So good. Anything else, Stephanie? Did we miss or
So I did.
I'm going to dig in and share so many fun things too, girl, but we're just like chatting.
So I did want to share about the oil-free makeup remover.
Yes.
Because I like that a lot. I was getting my eyelashes done, but with school starting back up, they're going away and I'll be moving fully to mascara.
Yes.
So this, I think, and I've known this for years, that Mary Kay has a great eye makeup remover. Like I think that that's something a lot of people are aware of. But that is another one that I forgot about.
So good.
Yeah, it feels good. Like it doesn't leave any residue. It takes all of the whatever's left away. So I just wanted to share that one too, because those are some of the things that I'm really enjoying right now besides my Time-Wise set.
A few of Stephanie's favorite things, you guys. Yeah. That is so fun. Now we all sing. Okay. So this is what needs to happen, Stephanie. I need to like plan an in-person training session and just come fly and find you, right? Like that is the answer. We're trying to figure this out, you guys.
Yeah.
Somebody help us figure this out with us. So, okay, I want to tell you like my shortened version. I'm not going to tell you the whole 20 years. I promise you. It's a long story, you guys. It's a long story. But I want to tell you a little bit about like my story instead of like company facts, because I think that's why I'm so excited to partner with you, Stephanie, because I am 100% connection and relationship girl. 100%. That is what motivates me more than anything. And if I can help a woman like truly feel confident, believe in herself, just a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like Mary Kay Ash actually said, if a woman today feels just a little bit better about herself or realizes how is that your mom talking, Stephanie? Do you see the comments?
I can't see
Okay,
them.
tell us your name. Tell us your name. It's so funny because it just says, Stephanie, do you see the comments? Oh,
I can't see
okay,
that. Oh,
tell us your name. Now she's on Facebook, we can see. It says Facebook user, but make sure you let us know who you are for sure.
I think it is my mom.
Oh, good. Tell us. Tell us who you are.
Let's see.
But here's the deal. Mary Kay Ash, the woman who founded this whole entire company 60 years ago, you guys, it is mom, she says. Yay. This whole entire company 60 years ago, you guys. Oh, that's me. Don't you love it when you hear your own voice? You're like, that's not what I sound like. She said, just if a woman can feel a little bit more confident today, then it's been a great day. Realizes how great she is. It's been a great day. And I think this world is so good at just knocking that down and out of you. And it is literally our mission through the vehicle of like, let's have awesome skin, healthy skin, good routines, take care of yourself, but to really remind women and to help women create an environment of you can live a life that you want to and be super actually excited about it. And there's a whole entire section of people. I'm in there. I might even have a pink pom-pom, you guys, that will support you to get any single goal that you want in your life and in your business. And it's just true. And it's just, I always say, it's just how we roll. Like, it's just what we do. And I love that. So here's the deal. My mom stopped paying for my products when I was 19. And I was like, because I'd been using products, right? That's just like what she taught me to wash my face with. So all of a sudden I was done and I became a consultant for the discount, you guys. But the cool thing is I was in college and I spent 2 years at home doing college. And then I moved to finish my degree in education. And when I moved to the university, I was not a college girl, like, get me out of here kind of thing. Right? Like, I don't like it, I want to leave, like, get me out. So I was like, okay, listen, how do I get out of here in 2 years? And they were like, well, it's going to take 2.5. I was like, no, I said 2 years, like, get me out of here in 2 years. I'm done. I want to be teaching. Like, let's move on. And I had my business, right? So I'm in college, becoming a teacher, student teaching. Stephanie, you know how this goes, right? Like this.
Yeah.
And my business shows up in a way where I was like, oh my gosh, I can just work my business from my 1-bedroom apartment and I can have facials. Like, we had so much fun. Can you imagine working Mary Kay on a college campus? It was so much fun. And you guys are like, yeah, but they couldn't buy stuff. You are, girl, they bought so much Mary Kay. It was not even funny. Like, so much Mary Kay. And they just knew they would come to my apartment. They could try whatever they wanted. And I would open my linen closet. I don't remember exactly where I kept the towels, to be honest. But for those 2 years, my linen closet was my Mary Kay inventory. And I opened it up and they took their products and then they went home. Like, that's what I did. So when I graduated from college, you guys, is actually between junior and senior year, basically I was 21. Okay. A lot of 21-year-olds are excited about a lot of things, but I was excited about earning a free car with Mary Kay. Like, I was like, listen, this is an opportunity to get this done before I head into the world of teaching. And so that's what we did. We earned our first car when I was 21 and became a sales director, which just means like leadership and stuff. Like, I'll tell you the details one day, Stephanie. It's incredible. But when I became a teacher, you guys, literally, I had 2 jobs. Like, I was a sales director and consultant in Mary Kay, and I was a teacher. I taught at Lakeshore, if anybody's like from around here. Anyways, I taught kindergarten and first grade, the little of littles. Stephanie, we have that in common.
Yeah.
You get too big because then, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. So it was just so interesting because it was an opportunity where there was no competition, but there was just different women around me but they all still had skin. And so it was just a matter of sharing what I love. And yeah, absolutely. I've never taken a sales course in my entire life, ever. I've never taken a business course in my entire life. Like Mary Kay has taught me everything, but I have taken a ton of psychology and a ton of elementary education. So what does that tell you, right? We
Yeah.
just teach and share, and we're patient with people, and we believe in people. That's what we do. So anyways, that was my kind of journey through teaching. And my son, who is now 13, like, what happened? I don't know. I don't quite understand that yet, but he is definitely 13. And when he was born, Jeff and I had been married for a few years, and we were just, well, Jeff is the person who went to college for 10 years, like literally kept going. I was like, I'm out. And he was like, but then I want this degree. And what about this one? And then there's this one. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is insane. So he was still doing that, and became an athletic trainer. But I had Colin, and I knew a mama's gut instinct. You're like, oh, but you guys, there was still two things. There was Mary Kay, and then there was teaching. And at that time, it was doing the same thing for our family financially. And I thought, wait a minute, do I keep teaching? And then I would have to put Colin in daycare, which, I mean, we all know that is hard for a teacher to do, right? Financially, to figure that out. Or do I stay home and still have my Mary Kay income, and I can have him with me? And you guys, that is what I've been doing for the past 12 years. And I say 12 years because last year, 3 years later, we had Mackenzie. I don't want to leave out the other kids. Really upset with me. And then 3.5-ish years later, we had Addison. So there's 3 kids, and now they're 7, 10, and 13. But last year was my first year in my whole entire life where I did not have kindergarten or first graders or my own babies like around me all day long. And you guys, it was crazy. I didn't know what to do. Just to think like you can absolutely do this in whatever like your life circumstance looks like. But last year is when I had to figure out like, oh my gosh, people always ask me like, are you going to go back to teaching? And I'm like, I teach, but I just teach women. I teach women, and it just looks different, and my classroom looks different, but it's still teaching, and I still get to make an impact and a difference. So this is my second year of having no kids at home. Addie is now in first grade, which is crazy. And you guys, this year I kind of like it. Last year I did not. I was like, this is weird. This is really, I don't like this. This year I'm enjoying my time. Okay. Okay. So that is my story, you guys. And basically I am like completely honored, and I love leading our team as well. Like I spoil my customers, but then being a teacher and helping consultants on our team, like it is literally my favorite part. So anyways, that's me. That's 20 years. And like, zoop, that's how fast it can go, right? Okay, you have already covered so many things, Stephanie. I'm getting excited and hot in here. But I want to run through. I grabbed some things and put them in front of my computer too. But I want to put, maybe after this, Stephanie, let's put like a big post just saying every single comment that goes on a video. And I do this for all of my videos just to like thank, I don't know, participants, friends who participate, instead of just like watching and, silently watching. The engagement means the world, and it's just so helpful, and it's so fun, and that communication is really awesome. So like every single comment is an entry. I know, like use it wisely. Don't you like, hello, Katie, how are you? Not like, but you will get entries for all the comments. And Saturday, Stephanie and I officially decided on Saturday that we're going to do a drawing. And then I'm going to send something to one of you girls. So
Awesome.
if it comes from my house in a pink package, just know you should be excited when you open it. Okay. Like you should be excited. when you open it. Okay, you talked about TimeWise, Stephanie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about TimeWise. We're going to talk about some of my favorite treatments. And then I want to show you, let me make sure. Yep, I have it right here. I want to show you every single month how we spoil and give special deals to our customers. But before we do that, there's three ways that you can, and Stephanie, maybe we should do, kind of like a separate share about this too, but there's three ways that you can truly help. Your consultant, Stephanie, right? Like this is not for me at all. I'm just here kind of sharing and helping her launch so that then she can take all these things and just run. She was saying how much she wants to connect and make impacts on women. This is how we do it, by these three things. And you're like, how? Just trust me. I promise you the process. Like you almost just have to take steps and just trust the process because it's inspiring to watch. So believe it or not, you guys, the first thing that makes the world of difference is just to start washing your face with Mary Kay. It truly, truly is. Like just start using some of the products. Like honestly, that is step one. And it's so important, really. So you shared kind of what your favorites are. I'll share what my favorites are. It's no shock that our favorites are the same. I'm like, yeah, she already talked about all this stuff. So you could, ask us questions about those things. But here's what I want to suggest to you. And I know Stephanie did this. We want to share a free skin analyzer scan. It is, Stephanie, did you do it?
I did.
Remember? Okay. So you get it on your phone and it's free and you scan your face and it's kind of creepy, but it is really, really, it's real. Like it's real. It is definitely your face with your characteristics, my friend. All of that.
It picked out stuff that I don't even pay attention to.
Right? And they kind of put it on a scale. It's very interesting. That's fine to look at. But then I always go to the second results page, and that is a menu of products. So outside of the world of color, which honestly, have fun and go for it, girls. It's awesome. Like do whatever you have to do. But inside of the skincare world, it gives you a menu of products that based on your scan, your skin is needing. And I'm like, thank you, heaven, for making this easy for us. Because scan your face, send the menu to Stephanie. She can ask me 1,000 questions. I am literally here with no kids at my house, you guys. So please ask me questions. Like someone please ask me questions. And we figure out like the right routine for you. So number one is wash your face with Mary Kay. And PS, foundation in color. Like Stephanie, you just mentioned the foundation too that you want to wear all day, right?
Yeah.
So good. Okay, the second thing is honestly what Stephanie did last month is we just gathered some of her friends and family. We had a really fun time actually in a Facebook group. And it could be different than this one. Like it happens just for you and your people. And based on that, you actually, if you don't want to pay full price for Mary Kay, you honestly don't ever have to. You can just do the hostess perks for the rest of your life. And every time you want products, you're like, Stephanie, let's do another Facebook group. And she'll be like, okay, awesome. Because it just works that way. And we are so grateful to our friends and family that we want to give perks. And Stephanie, you left your party with the best perk because you have it now for the rest of your life. And you got this.
Yeah.
It was really exciting, you guys. And then the third thing, honestly, is I personally, Stephanie, you're a part of this because I said yes. I'm a part of, from now until the end of September, we're giving away $300 cash. I know, like, we'll Venmo someone $300. Like, it's kind of insane. But we're getting opinions. I call it like a peek into pink. You just listen to a Mary Kay story. You've basically heard mine. So if you talk to me, you pretty much could be entered in. And you just give your feedback and you figure out 5 like Okay, Katie, these are my 5 questions. And we get your questions answered and you're magically entered. Like it's not even hard, but I have to share this with people because like Stephanie, this could like rock your world. And I'm like, we just have to share because I don't want to decide for people. But it could be anywhere from like a 50% discount to let's, go find some pink Cadillacs and call them ours. Super cool. All right. Does that sound good, Stephanie? That was probably a lot of
It does, yeah.
info. So you already talked about the TimeWise skincare, which I have right here. This is always the trick, is trying to hold it all up, Stephanie, right? Hold on. I know I can. Nope, there it goes. You dropped one too, though, Steph, didn't you?
I did.
I know. I'm going to hold these 3 first. So the cleanser day and night, this is the current TimeWise 3D set. And I am like bursting at the seams, honestly, because what is it? August 17th. So in 9 days, you guys, Stephanie is going to have full access to the upgrade of this set. So what we're doing, like if you need to start washing your face tonight with Mary Kay, like yesterday, right? The thing is like anti-aging day and night cream, they make it so easy. This is the set Stephanie and I fell in love with, you guys, like so easy, but also has like that top-notch age fighting. But you're like, how is it doing that much work? And it's actually super simple. You know what I mean? Like, that's where the beauty of Mary Kay Science comes in, where I'm like, I trust them. They are incredible. And then, of course, you add your eye cream because that's where everything starts and shows, of our eye care. But on August 26th is the date, you guys. You could start with this set now. Like this is the one that's on our website. Or you could be a pre-order girl. And place your order now. That's what I'm doing with my customers. I posted something today and there's like 7 people who want the new set. And I'm like, well, okay, you just have to be a little bit patient. So they place their order, right? Like I have everything right here ready. And then as soon as I'm able, I'm whoosh, placing their order and it will come and they get to try the brand new Miracle set, which is the same cleanser and a moisturizer, right? But this is what I was holding this morning that got everyone's attention because I love them, is it's the Defender. Stephanie, this is the one you're excited to try too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Girl.
Patiently waiting.
Patient. I'm not so patient. I'm not doing so well. So there's day and night solutions where this one like majorly protects your skin from environmental, it's just damage, that our skin gets throughout our life. And then the night solution, and yes, that's a human child crawling around the floor. Everything is fine. Don't worry. Okay, you can say hi quick. Say hello. She's hiding. Daddy probably told you it's time for bed, didn't he?
No.
Oh. Uh-oh. All right, say hi. This is Addison. They can't see you. Say hi.
Hi.
Sorry. All right, go find him again, Eddie. But the night solution, honestly, is what I'm most excited about because it has all of those vitamins that crush and they work while we're sleeping. And it's just motivation to me to take good care of my skin at night when we're tired, like lazy. I shouldn't say lazy. Tired mom pro tips. Okay. You guys, we're not lazy. We are hardworking girls, but we're tired mamas at night. And I'm like, yes, I have to. Yes, I have to.
I know. I always think about, I'm like, okay, how many hours am I going to be in bed that if I don't put it on, it's not going to have all that time to work. Like, I just have to sometimes be like, just do it. It only takes a minute,
Yes. Like this could literally be like on your bedside, like get the vitamins on your face at night so that it's working for sure. Okay. So you actually already talked about that, microdermabrasion, but basically okay, pick a skincare set that's going to work for you that you're excited about. Like if you are more of a, all natural kind of girl, you will love the Naturally line. Like if you are struggling with acne, Clear Proof is 100% your saving grace. You're going to love it and kiss Stephanie on the cheek when you see her next. Cause like, it's so good. You can choose our Time Wise, or there's like Cadillac level Time Wise, which is the repair set. I may or may not use it. It's fine. I mean, it's never too early, you guys, right? It's never too early to use repair, is all I'm going to say about that. It once came out with like I'm not even going to say what age because it doesn't matter. But it said this age and higher should use repair. And I was like, no, I'm using it now. Like if it doesn't hurt, it's doing nothing but good. So if you want to get like the most potent age fighting and it feels like nothing on your skin, you can definitely jump up to that level, but it's all your choice. Like that's the cool thing. It is all your choice. Microdermabrasion, Stephanie shared this one. This is on my favorite list too. And this lives in my shower. And then this one I do when I get out. But so I do, like, literally, you guys, this is in my shower and this is in my shower. And Jeff Oney uses it too. Can we just like, he is probably more religious to it than I am. Like if the cleanser is like by somewhere else, he's like, Katie, where'd the cleanser go? Coming.
I need to tell my husband that.
Oh, and it's completely pink, right? Like everything is pink. And he like, yeah. And when he turned 40 before me, so he's already 40. And he was like, so is there something else I should be using? I was like, yes, try this. But seriously, everybody's skin, right? So these two live in our shower and it's just family accessible for all the people in your family. And it takes off, like, so now I'm back to microdermabrasion. It sloughs off, this is real, up to 10 layers. I always think if I scrub harder, will I get 12? I don't know. But up to 10 layers, they say, of like your dead skin cells. And that is just nasty. And there's no reason for them to be on your skin. And it's just causing like oil to sit there. So slough off the dead skin cells. Stephanie, you win with that one. You talked about the eye patches, right? Oh, do you have this one, Stephanie?
Is that the charcoal mask?
Yes, you can't. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so girls, wash your face. Mary Kay, charcoal mask. You will be so happy. This actually you put on, and I don't know. There's a lot of charcoal masks in the world, but just trust me, you should get this one. Like you will not ever be sad. Actually, I just remembered my neighbor in the backyard right there. She walked to the fence one night. Like I literally forgot this as I'm looking. I'm just now remembering. And she shouts, Katie, another charcoal mask. And I was like, okay. Like everyone loves this. So you put it on as a wet, like it's just liquid and it dries stiff. And then you can see the whole thing lightens, but you can see little speckles. Dark speckles is oil being pulled out. Who could get excited about oil being pulled out? And then white dots, like this spot for me right here. We're all friends. Like this is the spot where I get breakouts. You know, in that hormonal time, like why right there? So I look like a unicorn. Why? I don't know. But that's the spot where like, if there's a white spot that comes out from the charcoal, that is an infection that was going to turn into a breakout. And I'm just like, thank you, charcoal, because it sucks it out of your pores so that your skin can stay healthy and not have those infections. But yeah, those were just a couple of my favorite things. And I mean, I could tell you mascara, eyeliners, lip gloss, lipstick. I could probably go on till midnight, but we're going to keep it simple for the first go around. I will tell you guys though, Stephanie, make sure to invite all these fun girls. We have a beauty sessions group that I pop into a couple of times a month, and I just teach like some crazy fun tutorial. I'll definitely be sharing about the new products because color is definitely a fun part of our world, but tonight we just wanted to focus on getting started with skincare and
Yeah.
the treatments that make sense. So, Stephanie, was that difficult or you've got it, don't you?
Yeah.
She's got this. She's got this. And you guys, we didn't even dig deep into like the scientific study of all the products, but just know like so like the skincare, for example, like everything comes with all the details that you would want. So if there's something where you're like, I want to know more about the microdermabrasion set, Stephanie has full access to like they call it the medical product fact sheet if you want to know all those details. But we just kind of wanted to share our favorite things and the stories about them and encourage you, like our top 3 things. So wash your face with Mary Kay. It's a good idea. I know it's a good idea. And the second is to do your own, I call them pop-up parties, pop-up beauty bars. Stephanie, you can call whenever you want to. Or just listen to a story and give us your feedback and ask some questions, because the best way actually, Stephanie, for you to learn is, as we know as teachers, is just to take one step at a time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
One little baby step, and then experience is the best teacher for sure. So, okay, you guys, Stephanie, that is all I wanted to share. My pom-pom is still right here. So I'm just saying, this is super exciting. And if you've made it to the end, then I feel like you need to put finish in the comments, because on Saturday, I mean, you definitely need some bonus points for that. Stephanie,
Yeah.
do you agree?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I love it. Okay, well, we're gonna get out of here. I did want to share. Hold on, I will post this too, but can I just pop it up on this screen?
Sure.
This is why I love StreamYard. Here we go. Okay, this is a constant in our business. So this is August. Yes, I'm like, uh-oh. Yes, this is the August specials. So here's the thing, you guys, when you talk to Stephanie, you can message me 100%. I will always help you, but you're never going to buy Mary Kay from me. It's always going to come from this girl down here. Now we're the Brady Bunch stuff. This is so fun. But every single time that you hit like a $50 increment, so say you purchase $50 of Mary Kay, Stephanie is going to send you this picture and just say like, hey girl, congratulations. You just earned one August 50% off item. And you guys, these are some good things. Like these are really good products on here for August. And you get to pick one at half off. And if your purchase to begin with is $100, then you get 2. And literally every $50 increment, you add one more 50% off item off of here. So my customers love this. And when I don't post it on my Facebook page, they notice and then they ask. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It's coming. I'm sorry. Because they want to plan, right? Like if I purchase this, what do I get at my half off items? So anyways, we have so many things to share with you guys. And I have a feeling, I'm going to hide this. I have a feeling this is just the beginning of something really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm very excited. So
So
many things that I haven't even like tried yet, you know, that I'm like, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that.
yeah, exactly. Oh, that's so good. Well, let's get off of here. You guys, we want to be respectful of your time, but we just had so much fun talking tonight. It was kind of like we were just hanging out in my office here with a 7-year-old crawling around sometimes. It's going to be fine. And I hope that we shared some fun products too. So let us know what you think or what popped out at you or what questions you have, because we'll be able to find the answers for sure. All right, I'm going to end this video, Stephanie. We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Katie.